We do several types of grill pan, and the reason I do it is because I love that char, I love that mark that you get from a grill. So I really like that. But the truth is, you can also cook it in a piece of non-stick cookware that doesn't have grills. It's really up to you. What you are looking for is caramelization. You get that from preheating your pan, right? And that caramelization is going to give you natural sweetness because it's the natural sugars coming to the surface of the protein and caramelizing. So make sure you get that char, and always make sure you rest your steak or your chicken before you cut into it.
Fantastic. Yeah, great idea. And if you're wondering, where do I get the steaks to do all that fabulous grilling? With Memorial Day coming up, we've got Mother's Day, we've got Father's Day, special occasions, you're getting together with family and friends, maybe for the first time in over a year. Why not celebrate and cook some of the best, amazing, juicy, tender, and incredibly beautifully thick cut steaks, thanks to Curtis Stone. This is the brand new Aussie Sirloin steak collection. You're getting 10 of the 6-ounce steaks. You're getting a feature price. You're getting flex pay for today. You're getting free shipping today. You can either do a single order or you can do these on auto ship. But if you want true Australian beef, it's renowned around the world for outstanding natural beef. This is all cut by expert butchers. It's trimmed by hand. Curtis Stone actually started as a butcher by trade. So Curtis Stone, I know you take a lot of pride in bringing a little bit of that Aussie flavor to all of us here in the U.S.
I would think I was 16 when I first started working in a butcher shop, and then I always fell in love with that art of cutting meat and sourcing great quality meat. And then, of course, I went on to cook and become a chef, but I still really love butchery, and I own a butcher shop. In fact, I'm standing above it. It's called Gwen. It's right here in the middle of Hollywood in California, and we source the very best. Now, we go through all of the different suppliers, and we source from all over the world, a lot of stuff from here in the US. But one thing that I absolutely love from where I come from, down under in Australia, is the grass-fed beef. It is like nothing you've ever had before. Now, there's no antibiotics, there's no added hormones. Of course, it's a free-range product. It is fully grass-fed. And that doesn't mean that it's grass-fed at some point in its life. It means it only ever eats grass, which means these animals have a very natural way of life. Now, I'm standing here holding 10 sirloins. You might look at this and say, that doesn't look like a sirloin, it looks like a fillet. You would be right. It is that exact same shape, right? And what we do is we remove a certain piece of the sirloin, no sinew whatsoever, and that's why you see these gorgeous lean steaks. No sinew going through them, little bit of marbling, but a very, very healthy option for you all. Okay, I'm gonna cut one. If you take that for me, Martin, thanks, mate. You thought I was talking about you when we were admiring that beef, didn't you, Martin? Well, no, mate, no, we're talking about this beautiful steak. All right, let me show you something. If I pick this up and I cut straight on through, look how juicy and perfect this is. Now this, you guys, is sirloin. All right, now what's the difference between sirloin and fillet? Well, some people could argue fillet is more tender, although I would tell you, when you cut the sirloin correctly, let me just show you this in the light. I mean, can you believe how juicy and perfect that is? Let me cut through it for you. You can see how my knife cuts through that beef, can't you, how tender it is? But don't take my word for it. Let me take a spoon and let me go ahead and cut through the beef with a spoon. I mean, that's how tender it is. To talk about fork tender, this is spoon tender. And here's the best part, the flavor, right? Now, sirloin, of course, is more flavorful than fillet, although it looks the same, has no sinew. Oh, my word. It's so succulent and juicy. And what a value, Sarah. It literally melts in your mouth. I mean, that's what you want from good quality beef. Great flavor and very tender, right?
Yeah,
the value here,
smell
you're paying
amazing.
less than $10 a steak. Sarah, you tell them how they get it home. This is wild.
Yeah, in fact, we don't have a lot of these to go around. This might be your only chance to get this home today. You choose single shipment, which means you want it right now, you want to try it for the very first time, or if you know and love Curtis Stone's amazing food and you love the convenience of having it delivered, I know I do. It's like, I love it when my salmon arrives and I'm like, oh good, I've got dinner. These are all individually blast frozen, so they are individually packaged. You don't have to worry about cutting them open open and then separating them and putting them in little plastic bags. You don't have to worry about like getting freezer burned because they're already individually vacuum packed, blast frozen, so it really captures in all the freshness. So you just pop these right in your freezer, and you can either do the single shipment, or if you like the idea of getting auto shipment, which basically means you lock in this price and you get to choose the convenience of the schedule of delivery that works for you. You can get 10 steaks every 60 days, every 90 days, just gives you lots of choices. So I love the size of these. These are the perfect size if you're looking for portion control, or if you're looking to follow a certain diet meal or perhaps a nutrition plan. It makes everything easier. Also, you're getting really extremely lean beef that has all the flavor. You will see little to no fat remaining on any of these steaks. And to me, I love that because that's something that I'm always trying to avoid. You can make these into kebabs or chili or tacos. You can just grill the steak and pop it on a salad. If you need a great pan to grill those steaks, by the way, stick around. I've got the 11-piece set, which includes the square grill pan in that 11-piece set coming up in just a moment. So we'll make sure that you've got the food and the pan to make the finest meals out there, Curtis. Everyone's talking about these. I can tell these are gonna be very popular.
Oh, they're so delicious. This is the first time we've ever brought them. They're almost sold out. How do you know when they're cooked? You cheat. You get yourself a kinetic thermometer. Give it a quick shake. Now, kinetic means works off energy, right? Doesn't require a battery ever, 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 which is super cool. Probe it into the center of the steak. It'll give you a digital readout. 120 is rare, 130 is medium rare. So we are right on just over rare. Let me tell you whether that was correct. First of all, let me show you the portion size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 slices. If I can cut through that last piece, there we go. 9 slices of beef. Now, if this is enough for you and this is enough for your partner, guess what? You've got 2 portions in every steak. That makes it less than $5 per steak. Believe it or not, you can get this on auto ship. The tenderness of this beef is really something else. I mean, you can see it in my fingers just fall apart. I can't stop putting it in my mouth. I'm going to cut one more for you, Sarah, because I want you to see how juicy and perfect this beef really is. And you can see it right there. I mean, can you see that? Just so juicy and perfect.
Wow, and you know, this just saves you all the trouble, right, of trying to go to a butcher shop or try to figure out what cuts to get. I mean, I'll just go directly to the expert. Go to the butcher. Go to the Michelin-starred, award-winning chef, Curtis Stone. He's bringing you the best of Australia today, world-renowned beef. You get all 10. They're each 6 ounces. They're the perfect size, and these are thick. I mean, you are getting a lot today. If you do want auto ship, I'm already going to say we're down to our final quantities. If you want auto ship, only a few hundred to go around in the auto ship. You can also choose delivery dates. You can choose immediate delivery, means I'm hungry, let's get it in the mail today. We'll do that for you. You can also choose a delivery closer to Memorial Day, like 5/17, because what are you gonna put on the grill for Memorial Day, maybe Father's Day? You've got some big fun summer weekends coming up. If you lock it in today, I can guarantee you, you will get one of these at $20 off. And with the 5 flex pay and the free shipping, you can get this home for about $20. So great time to jump in. By the way, we're also streaming live on HSN's Facebook page. Come hang out, say hello. And yes, you're asking great questions. I'm gonna be transferring all of those to Chef Curtis. So thanks so much for telling us how much you love Curtis Stone. It's our #1 top